Marks and Spencer's share price has gone up by more than 70% this year. That should put it back in the FTSE 100, the stock market grouping of the UK's biggest companies. It follows a remarkable turnaround since 2020 when it posted its first loss in 94 years. So how has it done it? Kate Hardcastle is a consumer advisor and founder of Insight with Passion.
I think what's been so significant to the turnaround of Marks and Spencer's is that actually at the heart of it is consistency, but no real new big thinking. It needed to be as a brand that was less uptight and one that was really able to focus on the core delivery for customers. So customers wanted to go in, get a great value and quality. They wanted that consistency there. They wanted the brand to have fashions that were relevant to the way they shop today, food trends that did the same, but they wanted all of the values that were much beloved in Marks and Spencer's to be delivered day in, day out.
Now, you Google M&S and there are various items of clothes that come up that clearly are picking up a lot of press for being sort of on trend, which you wouldn't expect necessarily of M&S.
I think over the history of the last 10 to 15 years, we've seen these flashes of news stories where Marks and Spencer's have just picked up on a trend and it's been the right thing at the right time. But that's been alongside a lot of products that were not. And that's meant that the sale periods, if you were in a retail store, you'd see huge amounts of sale stock, which is very unappetizing to look at, doesn't look like it's been a great success. But also it shows a brand that's very fragmented. I think less is more has been key here and really listening to what customers want, because customers in the main are not coming to Marks and Spencer's for the latest in every single fashion trend. They want core items like white t-shirts, pants and socks, denim, cashmere jumpers and things like that to be there and to be at a price and a value they can afford, and then to be surprised by a smattering, a few elements of fashion trends that really get it right, and embracing when customers really celebrate what they do get right too.
And is there a fashion trend that you can think of that they've sort of managed to pick up on?
I think it's, for me, been the change of understanding how people, particularly with workwear, have moved on today. But I think it's the language they use as well. That's so vital. It doesn't need to be an authority figure when it comes to customers. They can be talking to customers as a friendly brand rather than some organisation that you feel is almost quite severe in the way that it deals. We're a retailer that needs to know everything and will tell you what to buy.
The next train on platform 1 is succulent M&S Scottish salmon.
I mean, you talk about them being less uptight. They also, I've just discovered, are quite big on TikTok.
This is not any Christmas song. This is an M&S Christmas song.
I'm Craig and I'm the team manager here from M&S Longbridge, and I'm here today to talk to you about Scan and Shop.
I popped into Marks because I've been seeing this hype all over social media.
So I got some of the M&S iced latte. I saw it in there today. That's really good, actually. That is really good.
Yes, it seems to be quite fun. And why not? We need more joy in retail. What I think the management team have done so well, which is so difficult to do but seems simplistic on the surface, is they've taken and re-engineered this brand that is actually so well known and beloved for delivering on quality, and they've managed to make it part of the conversation with a new generation of shoppers.
This ain't any Christmas song, it's a Bromford one. 1 million views to my TikTok crew, even got Demi Jones.
And I think part of that has been having the humility to understand that you're never going to revisit Marks and Spencer's of the olden days, never going to be able to get back to that absolute bellwether of the high street, but you can be an important and key part.
But given that M&S is such a sort of, I suppose it's just such a standard on the high street, it's, as you say, historically, it's so well known, it is loved. Do you get the sense that there's a sort of sigh of relief? Oh, goodness, thank goodness they're back.
I think with all the change we've been through, I think with all the movement of technology, which Marks and Spencer's have embraced, but all the unknown that we've yet to come as consumers, we do actually want some things at our core that feel good, feel traditional, feel part of our heritage. So I'm relieved very much to see that some of the pain of the store closures and the evolvement, they've actually got through to the easier side. The tipping point has happened, and this brand certainly is in a better place now for years to come.
Team Romford back once again.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. Spread the love. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Kate Hardcastle on Marks and Spencer's turnaround.